Two G's in a pod, episode 2.
You know.
Your boy George.
And Judge.
Yeah. What's poppin', bro? How you doing, man?
Not too bad, bro. I'm not enjoying this cold weather outside. It was snowing for 15 minutes last night.
Actually?
I was stressing out. There was flurries on the road. I said, man, it's only October 19th right now, or 18th or some shit. We can't be having snow right now.
This guy out here living in the future all of a sudden. Like, what's good?
Bro, I'm fast forwarding in the future. No, there was flurries for a good 15 minutes. I was shook.
I didn't know that. I guess that's what happens when you wake up at like 4 in the morning, right? Or some shit like that.
Honestly, that's how it goes, bro.
I thought it was.
Tell you, man, you see some crazy ass shit at 4 in the morning.
I thought like. First of all, are we like in Alberta or something? I thought it was only Calgary that I got that shit.
It's ridiculous, man. I can't believe it.
God don't like Alberta, bro. Maybe that was a little extra, but
honestly, bro, I could just say it's gonna be a long ass winter.
For real,
I was
right?
thinking to myself, it was a short summer. I hope we get a nice short winter as well to balance, but it's not looking like that right now, George. So,
well, you know what, bro? It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, all we do is hibernate, right?
That's it. Honestly, we're inside either way.
I mean, we gained that good 40, 50 pounds.
Honestly, why not? Well, we're
Belly.
doing podcasts and shit, so why not?
Fuck yeah.
That's our new pastime anyway. So
hell fucking yeah.
It's all gravy.
Yo, by the way, man, we're watching the Miami Heat game right now, and I'm noticing this trend of these dudes bringing
these dreads are everywhere, bro.
The dreads, the braids, the cornrows. Like, what's going on?
Honestly, me, I gotta say, I'm not a fan of this because I know the crazy amount of
you're racist, right?
Of like upkeep. Nah, bro. Look at this guy, man. He's pulling the race card. Fuck, I'm gonna take your pink sweater and slap you with it.
Oh,
man.
They can't see that shit. They can't. You can't prove me.
Honestly,
I
want everyone in the audience right now to know that George is wearing pink pants and even pinker sweater.
A pinker sweater,
as pink as like the damn picky red like a dots he has on his cheeks.
Wow, you gonna throw the cheeks out there, bro?
I had to, man. I had to. No, but honestly,
I wear this shit proudly, bro. All right?
Honestly, man, I gotta go back to this whole thing about the dreads. I'm not a fan because I know the upkeep and. Like, I can't imagine that all these players have all that time to actually go and get a haircut at every city and do all that stuff. Man, just let your hair grow out or, you just buzz it like a nice fade, man. I'm not a fan of the dreads, bro.
Or like pull a J. Cole, just freestyle it, kind of.
Why not, man? He cut off half the hair, that's it.
He needs to go back to that, though. That OG, sideline story, the warm-up days. Bro, like, these dudes are really being lazy. You're getting paid, like, $300 million a year. But you can't afford a
$300 million, man.
Like, how are you getting paid this much money, but you can't afford a $30 cut?
I don't know, man. I don't even know.
Freaking ballers, man. They shitting on us, bro.
They are. Honestly, they are, like, perpetually rich, bro.
Have you caught any games from last night? Last night was the season opener.
I just caught a bunch of the highlights. To be honest, I'm very hyped tonight about Bron. It's his first time in LA. LeBron in LA in La La Land. LeBron. I'm hyped for that. I know the crowd is gonna go ruckus. And this guy deserves it, man. I told you in the last pod. This guy's my favorite player, man, of all time. Like, he is the best player I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, do I have to expose you? Like, what happened to the Dwayne Wade talks?
No. Okay, look. I gotta tell you something. Dwayne Wade, he'll always have my heart, but my brain is always with LeBron. Because he's just the best player, and...
I'll tell you right now, in the last 5 years, or since 2016, he's been the best. Why? Because Kobe retired. Now he can pass the torch along to the next bitches, a.k.a. La Bitch.
I'm sorry to say, but
your
homie should have fucking retired 5 years before he did. I'm telling you, man. Especially how terrible he was, like that last year. It was ridiculous.
So terrible that he dropped 60 on that ass. Like,
yeah,
what now?
He dropped 60, but he had to shoot 60 times too, bro.
Like, if you don't get that.
It was against the Suns, okay? So jam out.
It was the Jazz, man. Jazz the fuck out of here.
The Jazz or the Suns, whatever, man. It was some like terrible ass team, man.
Wow.
Don't even get me started with
Wait.
Kobe. I gotta tell you right now.
I thought I was the fucking hater.
No.
You're anti-Kobe?
I'm anti-Kobe, man. I don't like his game, bro.
Yo, good thing I didn't take this shit off so you could watch my purple friggin' wife beater underneath.
Purple and gold?
Yeah.
Man, don't call it a wife beater, okay, bro? We're trying to be
civilized.
As proper as possible. Call it a tank top.
Yeah, we don't want to be Chris Brown out here, my bad.
Oh,
Yo, shout out Breezy though.
Shout out to Breezy and his fucking abusive piece of shit ass.
These bros ain't loyal.
Speaking of like Breezy and like rappers and this and that, now our basis for the podcast today, again, this is the 2Gs in the podcast. We
Episode
talk
2.
about nothing. So basically, right now, our topic of conversation is a convo that actually started a couple days ago when George and I were playing ball at a local court. And
Yo, wax that shit, by the way, Court.
oh my god, don't get me started, man.
Fuck that security
That was
guard.
like an ice rink, bro. That was an ice rink, man.
Hell yeah.
Sliding like crazy.
Oh, we were Gretzky all up in that,
Unreal,
man.
bro. Unreal. But anyways, like I was talking to George over here and he's like, yo, George, man, our next pod, it has to be about Drake. I can't stand Drake. So man, being a number one Drake fucking like super duper fan,
AKA Dick Rider.
definitely a dick rider. I
Hey,
gotta hear
freak.
what the hell is your problem with Drake, bro?
Well, it kind of makes sense.
Open up.
All right, man. I'm
'Cause
about to
shocked
I'm
right
about to fucking Hadouken that motherfucker right now.
Hadouken.
Okay? Hell yeah. First of all, let's go back to Braun because when you think about it, those two, like, it makes sense that I can't really like or feel those two dudes right there.
Okay.
Those two are like the biggest mainstream names in entertainment
All right.
and basketball and sports.
All right. Yeah.
Right? Like sports, period.
Of course.
Like Bleacher Report, ESPN. All they ever do is pause. All they do is
Urban
Dick.
culture. So they are definitely like top 1, top 2 in
Yeah.
urban culture. Yeah.
So it makes sense that those two like be like cuddling with each other every night when they see each other when like LeBron's winning a title and then Drake
Man,
flies
this guy
himself
has
out.
the razor blades out. He's cutting motherfuckers right
Yeah.
now. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, bro. Like it's a fucking flawless victory for me tonight. I don't give a shit. All right.
Go all out.
This
man.
all
You gotta get it off your chest.
this been going on for a
And
minute.
I pray after you get it off your chest, man, it's gonna make you a better ball player, bro. You almost coughed the game up last night.
Bro, I got a motherfucking band-aid on my goddamn wrist still.
This guy
I bled for this
turning it
game.
over like a beast, like
I,
no one's business.
I bled for this game. Yo, George is like the... Yo, listen. Okay, yo, you know me. Like, I switch topics, like, left and right. Like, more than girls change clothes, right? Listen to me.
ADHD. Yeah.
AD motherfucking HD. Listen to this. We play ball. Me and George, I decided from now on, I can only play with him because this guy is the motherfucking anchor of the basketball court. He does not move. Well, he moves with you. He just does not get caught slipping unless the floor is not being waxed.
I don't let nobody can ever get by me.
Yo, you
For
could
sure
be...
they can get over me. That's easy. Because I'm short as fuck.
What was that dude's name? The one that LeBron jumped over back in the Miami Heat days? Something the third? John Legend the third or some shit?
Oh my god.
Whatever, he's a bitch.
Oh my god.
But basically what I'm saying
John
is
something.
anybody who's over 5'8" can jump over George, okay?
True.
So George, regardless of his height, we're not going to expose that right now. He is like one of the greatest defenders I've seen in a local area, okay? This guy doesn't let me get by ever. And like I'm all about the O, he's all about the D, pause. And George, bruh, I decided like from now on, if you can't beat him, join him. And that's what I did.
Yes, sir.
So we won. So you can't blame me.
Undefeated last night.
Exactly. You can't blame me for fucking up, even though I didn't fuck up. I basically made the game-winning assist. Shout out to that other guy. I don't want to say his name because he takes 8 years to answer a phone call.
Man, FYI, I just checked. The guy that Braun like dunked over was John Lucas III.
Close enough, bro.
I knew it was a Lucas or Luke or something. I was
it was
thinking.
John, bro.
I got it. Okay.
It's a white man's name, you know.
Yeah.
So,
He's like 5'4",
so basically, what I'm trying to say is, now we're drifting off. Let's go back to the whole Drake thing. Drake, LeBron are like the same motherfucker. Okay, I feel like
1A,
Drake,
1B in urban culture.
Yeah. Drake is not even a human being. I think he's manufactured. You know, there's this thing that I looked up on Google.
Crazy.
I might have to go do my Googles again to remember what that thing is called. It's some type of like experiment that the government does in the U.S. where they like infiltrate like drugs upon black people, and I forgot what this thing is called. I seen it on the internet. I got to get back into that, and I feel like that shit might actually apply to like all these rappers, you know, all those druggy rappers, all the Lils and the Uzis and the Young Thugs and the Mumble rappers in them.
Okay.
And I feel like they kind of have something going on with Drake too, even though he's Canadian, but he thinks one day he's Somalian, one day he's Jamaican, one day he's British, one day he's Irish, and now he thinks he's really Champagne fucking Poppy.
Come on.
Charmaine puta?
Come on, bro. Come on.
Shut the fuck up, Drake. Drake, fuck out of here with your MIA. Like, first of all, Meek already exposed you for, having your ghostwriters. Now, or what's your excuse for this new MIA with Bad Bunny? Like, there's no way you wrote that shit. You didn't go and write that shit in English and have somebody translate that for you because it wouldn't make sense to translate what Drake's trying to say into some fancy Spanish shit. You can't.
Of course.
So clearly, some motherfucker named Romeo Santos did that shit for him. The bachata, you know what I mean? The bachata king, you know what I'm saying? And they actually...
But man, I'm not feeling the style of that guy in the video with him. Whatever
Bad Bunny?
Bad Bunny, like Bad Bunny, Bad. I don't know
fucking
what his name
energetic
is.
Bunny, Energizer Bunny. Who the fuck
honestly,
you think
but
it is?
what kind of outfit is this, bro? Craziness, man.
Bad Bunny is just another wave. He's another experiment, but produced by the Puerto Rican government.
I'm pretty sure he came out of the ball sack of Pitbull, for sure. He fucking came out of Pitbull's ball
Fat
sack.
Joe and Pitbull fucked each other. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But what I'm trying to get at is Drake is a culture vulture, man.
Okay, well that's.
I don't care what you got to say. He is. This guy has not been authentic since fucking Degrassi, bro. Like Wheelchair Jimmy, bro. That's the realest Drake you'll ever get because he was an actor back then, but I felt like that character he played portrayed who he really was in real life. But then once he started visiting his dad down south in Memphis and like Juicy J and fucking 3-6 Mafia and all those Memphis dudes, and his dad with the porno mustache and all these uncles and shit, and he started to like get that weird influence, and they all had like the grills. This guy couldn't afford it, so he put the aluminum foil in his fucking grill.
And yeah, man, he was stealing his dad's car, like he always says in all of his old
Acura, Acura days.
Acura days.
Acura days was out here in fucking Toronto, Western Road Flows or whatever. I don't care. I don't care. Drake.
This guy's spitting the hot fire against Drake right now.
Yo,
shoot.
I can't, bro. I just can't. Like, this guy has too many supporters, so it's kind of hard for me to not sound like a hater, even though I'm clearly a hater tonight. I really am a hater because I'm sick and tired of seeing Drake having like an identity crisis, bro. Like, stick to your lane. We don't even know what his lane is. Is that like what's gonna be like your rebuttal to that? Is like that's what's good about him is that he can do everything. He can sing, he can rap, he can dance. Like, fuck out of here.
I'm not gonna give you some like lame ass defense argument. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. He's definitely a culture vulture. I agree with you on that, but he's fucking smart because he does that. A lot of people in the rap game, in like the urban game, all this stuff, they have to try to keep themselves as relevant as possible. I'll give you a good example. The oldest rapper who's still in the game right now.
Hov?
No. Even
Dre.
older than him.
Dre.
Just as old as him.
Ice-T?
No. Snoop, right?
Bruh, Snoop is not even that old. He just looks old.
No. Like, that guy has been doing it for 20 years.
Yeah,
and
20
he's changed
plus.
up his style each time.
Right.
And yeah, he's the same thing, man. He's also a culture vulture. It's all part about being one step ahead, jumping on bandwagons that you know are going to give you like all the longevity possible. Because at the end of the day, I got to give props to fucking Drake, man. This guy, every time I open up any web page, any app, whether it's IG, Twitter, all this stuff, this guy's on stage in like Toronto one day, and then the fucking following day he's in Australia. Then the next day he's in Germany killing it.
Bangkok.
Bangkok. This guy is killing it, man. This guy, he's trying to keep himself busy and he's trying to stack as much as he can. You cannot hate a man for all that hustle. I get it. He doesn't fucking speak a lick of Spanish. If I see Drake right now, I'm going to tell you, there's no way that you speak even a half a lick of Spanish. He'll probably tell you, I don't speak a lick of Spanish. But guess what? That terrible single with that ugly ass Bad Bunny is going to make me another $5 million easy for doing nothing. He got a translator in there. That's cool.
Yeah, Duolingo, man. Fucking Google Translator.
Man, everyone uses that shit.
Rosetta Stone, shout out to you. You should get like half the
royalty. I try to speak my language, Rosetta Stone.
Yeah.
This is from his song.
So they all came to fruition. Yo, this guy is a prophet. Like, it was all a prophetic shit. Like, it was basically
honestly,
him spitting bars in advance.
He is, I think personally, one of the most talented artists, but on top of that, he's also one of the best businessmen. This is what also applies to the other guy in in your like initial spiel, who is the best basketball player of all time, I think.
It's the
LBJ.
It's a dollar sign, man.
LeBron James.
Yeah.
It's not only that these guys both have the talent, they're amazing businessmen. Fucking LeBron invested $5 million with Dre Beats and turned it into over $150 million. He's not stupid, bro. The same goes with Drake. They're both amazing businessmen, as well as being the top of their talent pool for their skill level and their skill that they work tirelessly on. And on top of that, yes, it's easy to definitely hate on them because there's so much exposure about them. But don't tell me this right now, bro. George, if you lie, I'm going to slap you right now. As soon as a Drake song comes on, when you listen to Garbage Hot 899 or Garbage Jump 106.
Yo, shout out to Jump, though. They were smart enough to grab me for their internship back in the days.
There you go.
But they didn't want to hire me because I was too fucking hip-hop. Fuck you, Jump.
And you're too Arab, bro.
Jump off the fucking building while you're at it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Garbage Jump and Garbage Hot.
It ain't even high enough. You need to go to the Empire State and then jump off.
FYI, for anyone who is not in Ottawa, Ottawa has the worst assortment of like radio stations imaginable. We don't have any hip-hop channels. We have no techno channels. We have no party channels. Our party channel is Jump 106.9 after 9 p.m. where they have Elon. By the way, I gotta give a shout out.
Don't plug these fuckers, man.
No, I gotta give a shout out because this is my boy, and he's very good friends with my brother. I gotta give a shout out to Elon, but that's Ottawa's best example of actually party jams, bro. It's terrible.
And in 89.9, and the entire week they dedicate 1 hour of a whole week to hip hop, and that's 5 p.m. on a Friday. Get the fuck up out of here, man.
It's terrible.
Get the fuck up out of here.
It's terrible. Honestly,
go back to 03 when y'all were bumping in the club every 10 minutes.
Go Shorty. Yeah. No, it's not every 10 minutes. It was every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Back when Hot 89 came to be, man, were they playing the same?
Commercial free, man.
They were playing In the Club by 50, and they're playing Eminem's Superman. Tell me that's not the truth.
That's the randomest fucking follow-up, bro.
But tell me that's not the damn
truth.
That
was definitely like an aftermath shady, political move or something. Bro.
Definitely.
There's no way you can keep the vibe going from In the Club to Superman. I can be your Superman, shawty. It's your birthday. Get the fuck out of here, Eminem.
The worst. So anyways, as I digress back to my original train of thoughts, it's all about hustle. All these guys are trying to do are make as much paper as they can while they're hot and stay as hot as they can. And you can't actually hate them on that. I get it, overexposure, all this stuff, but man, it's all about the market, right? A lot of people, they hate on athletes and artists in hip hop because they make so much money. Bro, if people like us, if consumers don't feed them, they are not going to get that much money. They are not going to be that popping.
So then let's stop doing that, bro. Let's stop fucking, falling for the bait. Let's stop giving them attention. People are mad at Kanye right now for all his shenanigans. If y'all don't like it, then stop paying attention to it.
Explain about Kanye. Explain.
But I'll get into...
Explain to all those people who don't know about what's happening.
No. I'll get into Kanye in just a minute. I won't forget Kanye because I got Kanye's back. Y'all want to get Drake's back? I'm going to get Kanye's back. Let's go back to Kanye. No, let's go back to Drake and LeBron. Those two are literally the same person. They both had a little show the other day at the barbershop, on HBO. Drake was a special guest on LeBron's show.
Yeah.
And they finally opened up about the whole beef with Drake and Kanye, Drake and Pusha T.
Explain it.
So, for all y'all who've been living under a rock, you know what I mean? Because Ottawa clearly doesn't know shit about shit.
Yeah.
And I'm not hating on Ottawa. I mean, I'm going to be your plug from now on. I will keep y'all posted on what's going on. Because a lot of people don't even know, like...
They have no idea. The only time that anyone...
They're like, Pusha T? What is a Pusha T? What? What T-shirts?
The only time that Ottawa gets any news is if it happens to pop up on a Hot 89, like, flash.
Yeah.
Or a stupid kind of a news flash.
Or like Bieber married somebody else. And
it's not hating on anyone in Ottawa. There's no hate at all. But unfortunately, because we have such terrible radio stations, there's no Hot 97 like there is in like NYC. There's no
92.3, all the West Coast,
all
East
these
Coast.
amazing things. Yeah. So, anyways, any news, any info like that, don't worry, man. You can hit up George. Anyways, go on.
Yeah, so hit me up because Drake was basically talking about how there was like a disagreement or a misunderstanding. So back earlier this year, Kanye West went to Wyoming in the States, right? Yeah, Wyoming is a big ass hole in the middle of nowhere in the States, right? Because Kanye likes to go to a secluded place when he's in album mode and he wants to record shit. Like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was recorded in Hawaii. That was really dope.
Wow. Okay.
We got a great product out of that. Shout out to Hawaii. Shout
out to Hawaii.
This year he went to Wyoming to go do a whole album rollout. Not an album rollout, but a whole recording session for his album with Kid Cudi, Nas, all of that shit. I don't know if he did all of them in Wyoming, but he definitely had a big recording session over there. And at one point, he invited Drake. He said, yo, come through. I need your help. And it turns out, according to what Drake was saying, that he helped him out mainly with, like, a little bit of vocals and R&B. Not actually writing bars, like actual lyrical shit. Just to help him with a little bit of work, And then he opened up to him about having a kid. And he also opened up to him about some other shit.
Damn, and that's some heavy shit, bro.
And this is at a time when nobody knew that Drake had a kid.
FYI, I just gotta say, like, just a very important thing. It's kind of like a sidebar here, but I have probably like told this to about 100 people, and every time everyone's shocked. So I want all y'all to know right now. In the Drake song, when he says, "I only love my bed and my mom, I'm sorry," he's not saying my bed. He's saying the middle name of his son, which is my bed. George, go on.
Don't believe the memes, man. You can't believe everything you see online. That's just one pure coincidence. There's a lot of these fake detectives on Twitter, man. All these fake ass detectives that come up with shit. People are literally making up their own like investigation. People are making up their own theories, bro. Like, yo, people are still talking about Tupac's death and how the photos were fake and shit like that. They modified shit. Look, Drake. What was I getting back to, bro? I already lost my train of thought.
Okay, so go back to the barbershop.
Drake was in the barbershop. Drake was basically he was basically making it look like as if Kanye was the snake. That Kanye was the one who exposed the information about Drake having a kid to Pusha T. Pusha T is an artist signed to Good Music, who's actually the president of Good Music, which is Kanye's label. Pusha T is one of the illest rappers you'll ever see in the rap game, okay?
Agreed.
This guy is a certified...
Talent-wise, for sure.
Certified legend. Lyrics, everything, the coke content, you know what I mean? Re-Up Gang. So, those two been going at it, Drake and Pusha T. So, one of the albums that they were working on in Wyoming, if I'm not mistaken, was Daytona. Daytona was recorded in a very short amount of time. It was scrapped originally, and then Kanye was like, yo, I want to rework this because I have a better idea. He's like, let me produce the whole thing. 7 tracks. One in particular, Infrared. He makes a line referred to Drake.
Deadly track, by the way.
Shots fired at Drake.
My God.
It was written.
If any of you guys have not listened, you have to listen to Infrared.
What your favorite track, by the way?
Infrared.
For real?
On the album, yeah.
You don't like Piano Keys with Rick Ross?
No. Honestly, man, after IR, man, after Infrared, I could not even
dare to go back to any other track.
I can't accept any other song. Like, that one was the exclamation point on the whole album for me.
You're lost, bro. George, you fucked up.
No. I've heard the whole album, bro, but I keep going back to IR.
I guess, I mean, that's funny coming from a Drake dick writer and you love the one song that he's referring to Drake. So that line led to Drake making the Duppy freestyle, which he decided to go ahead and name drop man's wife, which they have all been saying recently. All these rappers are saying there is no rules to the game. But the fact that he mentioned his wife, I guess that's kind of set him off. But according to Pusha T, it was recently on another podcast, Button. Pump it up. He was talking about that because he basically broke the whole thing down, and he said that even if he didn't name drop the man's wife, he still would have dropped that song regardless. But the shit that he was talking about, that's like bullshit, dissing the parents, talking about the parents, the divorce and whatnot, his producer 40 having MS, and being a deadbeat, having a kid, and all that. That's what set Drake off, and then Drake basically was saying that
rightfully so, by the way. Because honestly, I know in his interview he probably said there's no rules, but come on, bro, you gotta come on, man, you gotta pump the brakes somewhere.
Nah, man. Have you never watched those damn URL battles, bro?
I have, bro.
Those guys will talk about your dead parents with no fucks given, with no regards for human life, dead life, any life.
Ice cold, man, ice cold.
Okay.
Go on.
Yeah.
Go on with you. Go on.
So basically, Drake was trying to say that the information that he gave to Kanye West, he literally showed him photos of his kid when he was in Wyoming, and he's saying that Drake gave that information to Pusha. Kanye said he never did, and Pusha basically confirmed that by saying he never got it from Kanye. It was actually from 40. Out of all people, it comes from your own camp. So now it's got to be hella awkward at the OVO camp.
Definitely, yep.
It's got to be so awkward right now. You got your producer who's been your day one since day one, and now all of a sudden y'all looking at each other.
I'm pretty sure it's A1 since day one. But it's okay, I love you.
Man, fuck the A1, bro.
It's okay, bro. It's okay.
I'm A1. But he basically exposed that information about his own man, like the biggest rapper in the game, because he'd been pillow talking with his shorty. And then that shorty ended up giving that information to the good camp. And that's basically what it was. It was a domino effect. So Drake even has that line in his debut album. Yo, he's talking about something about pillow talking with the shorties and then blah, 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 blah. I think it was in Light Up. You got to go listen to Light Up by Drake or some shit like that. Yeah. So, long story, less long. Drake basically pointed the fingers at the wrong person, bro. And, yo, it's basically like it's like checkmate right now. Like, this guy thought he thought like Pusha T was like Meek Mill, because you see how he bodied Meek Mill? Hold up before you show me some.
No.
He thought he bodied Meek Mill. Everybody agreed with that. Blah blah blah. Back to back. Okay, cool.
Honestly, man, you're getting bodied by a singing.
After nice. After that dropped, I toned it down on my hate mode for Drake when that shit came out. But the thing is that he thinks Pusha T is lightweight. Pusha T is heavyweight. His name is Pusha Ton, bro. What the fuck is the ton? It's heavy as shit.
By the way, I gotta say, being a Drake dick rider, I love like Drake tracks, but Back to Back is in my top 3.
For
just
real?
The beat, the vibe, the attack.
That shit was Grammy nominated too, man. That's crazy.
It deserves it, bro. Back to Back. Oh, fuck.
Yo, the Warriors was bumping that the other night. Ring ceremony night, bro.
That's it, bro.
So, anyways, what I'm trying to get at is, Drake, you can't always win your battles. You can't always win your wars. You can't win everything, bro. You already won the money game. Like, you're making more money than that. You've won a Grammy, bro. You've won all these awards. You've won so many things. You got so many accolades. You've done features with everybody. Everybody respects you. Even after the whole...
Everyone also agrees he's probably the best right now. So that's a huge title, right?
Like, I can't keep expressing like how often people keep talking about, yo, he's in his prime this year. Oh, never mind. Next year he's in his prime. And then the year after, every year this motherfucker is in his prime. I personally don't think he's in his prime anymore, because listen to the quality decrease in his last couple projects, bro.
I gotta tell you right now, his last best album was Take Care. Take Care was a legit album. Probably
better than Nothing Was the Same?
Yes. I honestly, that album came at a perfect time for me personally, and
Shorty dumped you?
It's all no. This guy.
Were you in Marvin's room?
This guy. It was the opposite way, bro.
It's
all about being freed, But
hey,
being freed to find your true love.
Shit!
I gotta give a shout out, of course, to my beautiful wife.
Yeah.
I love you, Retrucci.
She'll hear the shout out, bro.
Definitely, bro. Mm-hmm. So look, I gotta say, his last good album was Take Care. That album from start to finish, legit. The actual production was amazing. The content on that shit was deep, and it had like a message. I gotta tell you right now, being a Drake dick rider, I'm just gonna be totally honest with you. All of his albums after Take Care have been about nothing. They're all about how he's rich, party. He has.
There's
all
no
these
more like
bitches.
substance, basically.
He doesn't have substance, man. He's not talking deep anymore. So I do have to tap out on that because that is the truth. Okay, but go on.
Well, I don't think I have much to say. I just basically exposed the dick rider and into him tapping out and agreeing that Drake's content has decreased greatly over the years.
FYI, going back to this whole thing about Drake tapping out, I gotta tell you right now, it's totally whack that he has this amazing like unreleased track that totally destroys and ends Pusha T's and Kanye's fucking careers, and then this like random guy named Jay Prince I never even actually heard about is the guy that actually stopped Drake from doing it. Man, Drake should have dropped that and ended Kanye's career, and I have a feeling it involves his girl Kim. So back when the track "In My Feelings" first came out, everyone was thinking Kiki is his ex Keisha Shante, but now people are starting to think that that's Kim, and part of this unreleased diss track going against Kanye was talking about how he smashed Kiki, aka KK, aka Kim Kardashian.
You know what I love about George, man? George believes everything he sees on the
internet.
internet.
This is like no. All this shit is fucking ruthless. He should have dropped it. He should have buried him the same way he bodied like Meek Mill. So I gotta tell you, that right there is a weak ass move for sure. I have to agree with you.
He's a pawn. Yo, at the end of the day, there's always somebody above you. No matter how high you are in the game, there's always gonna be someone above you, and it always ends up being the white man. Anyways, Drake is already a half white man, so it might just be him or something. I don't know.
Or like, shut up. Or honestly, man, you gotta bring the race into this, you hater.
Or like his uncle, you know what I mean?
Fucking hater, bro.
My uncle calling me like, where you at?
Where you at?
See?
My uncle calling me like, where you at?
His uncle been calling him like, where you at? Give me the fucking keys so I can give him right back.
look at this fucking. He is a hidden Drake.
I'm not a dick rider. Listen, yeah, I'm not a closet Drake fan. Bro. I told this to my people.
Bro, you're hiding in Marvin's room, bro. Bro, you're hiding in the closet in Marvin's.
Oh my Lord! Listen, when you hate on someone, it's because you need to know what you're hating on. You need to study this motherfucker. You can't be a blind hater where you're just saying, oh, fuck Drake, he's trash, he's whack. No, I'm not going to say he's whack because I actually like some of his songs. I like some of his albums. I like some of his music. I even like his features. Bro, Take Care is perhaps his best album.
It is.
Between that and like maybe potentially Nothing Was the Same. In fact, bro, I still have headlines. I still have headlines in my iPod, yeah, bro. Yeah. The moment I hear that, like the first sound that you hear in the headlines, that shit hypes me up. I want to just drop like 500 push-ups in a row. Every time I hear that shit, it gets me so hype, and it's like I might be too strong out on confidence.
Honestly, bro, like I'm pretty sure your ass can't even pump out 10 push-ups, but it's okay. I love you.
I'll do 12. I'll do 12 one time for the one time, okay?
That's it.
What I'm trying to get at is that, bro, I can't. If I was an all-time Drake hater, it would mean that I don't listen to this guy. Holy shit, John motherfucking Wall
came out of nowhere, but he fucking dunked on 4 Heat players.
Damn, yo, sorry to cut our own selves off, but we still watching this damn Miami Heat Washington Wizards game.
It's a terrible game, guys, but fuck, I gotta watch the Heat because I'm a lifelong Heat fan.
Oh.
That is okay. Like that right there, he's a high flyer. That guy is.
Yeah. Wasn't he supposed to win the dunk contest? He was a son.
He is legit.
He was a son.
He is legit. But
these bitches is my sons, man. So let's get back to this Drake. I feel like this whole episode is revolving around goddamn Drake. Drake, listen, bro. This might be the only episode you'll ever get from me. Okay. From now on, if you wanted me to talk about you, it's gonna cost you, bro. The same way you was trying to put 100 racks on getting some info on motherfucking Pusha. Well, it's going to cost you about double that if you want me to talk about you, bro. Or if you want an interview for that matter. You know what I mean?
Look at George putting on his fake gangster face right now. Look at that.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
He's breakdancing right now.
I'm comfy. I'm cozy in my pink.
He's head spinning right now.
It's a pink matter, bro. I can do the Drake dance too. You know what I mean? Like, I can do that Hotline Bling shit too, okay? Get your head in the motherfucking game, man.
By the way, that's one of his worst songs, man. Hotline Bling.
Really?
Oh my god,
bruh. So like, what is this like
pull
weird
my
shit
hair
going
out.
on? Like, I like the songs you don't like, and vice versa.
Because
and
I'm a real Drake fan, bro.
a real Drake fan knows
I
that
grew up on
Kiki
the
was not
actual
no
Drake.
motherfucking Kim Kardashian.
That's what they're saying,
Keisha
bro.
Shante, bro. Keisha Shante was in fucking St. Pius with us, bro. Fuck a
I
Keisha
know, but
Shante,
that was his
man.
girl, bro.
So what? Were they talking to each other on MSN?
Kiki, do you love me? Come on.
Bro,
Man,
Kiki,
come on, he's
Keisha
playing his
Shante
girl.
herself admitted was not her. Goddamn, bro, you need to step your social media game up, man.
Bro, I don't believe anything that is ever said except if it comes from the actual guy's mouth. And enough people are saying that.
Bro, if your info is Google,
I still believe that it was Kimmy, bro. I still believe.
if your
Kimmy.
source is Google Analytics, bro, you need to get the fuck out of here and log off, man.
Fucking Drake, drop that diss track. Stop hiding it, okay? Man, I want to hear this. I want to hear this destruction of Kanye West. Let's go.
Oh, and speaking of that, let me get back to you about Jay Prince. So you clearly are from Ottawa and you do live under a rock because nobody in Ottawa knows who that is except me because I'm the plug, right?
Man, I don't give a shit about Jay Prince, bro.
Oh, well,
I fucking heard him in like a bunch of interviews.
I guarantee you wouldn't even dare to say that shit in front of him before you get sniped real quick, bro. Wesley sniped the fuck up, man. Bro, don't even dare.
Like Blade?
Yeah, bro, he will blade your ass up. Maybe not him, but one of his like 500 goons will definitely do that for you. Yeah.
Oh,
Jay Prince is basically like the Don Dada of the whole Young Money / he's basically like the guy who's like the puppeteer. Is that what you call him? The guy who controls
unpuppet
Drake.
your ass and allow him to drop that track. What's wrong with you?
Because it's so aggressive and Drake does not want to ruin his whole image about, because you know Drake's audience revolves.
He's a softie. Okay,
Drake is a softie and his audience is little teenage girls, bro, or like early 20-year-old girls, bro.
You're hating on me because right now, man, you're calling me a teenage girl, bro.
Or like the softie, you know what I mean, like midlife crisis dude. No, I'm just playing, bro.
Get the fuck out.
All I'm trying to say is that his music, his demographic is like a younger audience, bro. You think he's gonna reach out to us when we're like 40, 50? Bro, name me a 50-year-old. Name me a 50-year-old who listens to Drake that's like not Jennifer Lopez. I think she's the only one, and that's only because they had like a recording session probably one time.
By the way, I just want to digress here and say a mad props to the homie Rihanna for turning down the halftime show for the upcoming
Super
Bowl. That was a great move. I hate the NFL. I enjoy the sport of football, but I hate the NFL as a league.
So you boycotting that shit for real?
I hate the commissioner. Yeah, I haven't seen one NFL game, and I used to be a diehard.
Word.
I fucking hate
Good
the
looking
NFL.
out, man.
Man, I fucking hate the NFL. I hate how they treat people. I hate how they treat their players, and I gotta say I'm pissed because they have officially blackballed Colin Kaepernick, who's a legit NFL player. He could start for many teams in that league.
Word.
So anyone that backs him up, they have my support too. And I don't even like Rihanna. I enjoy her music. I don't really care for her as a person. But I gotta give props to her on that for sure.
Yo, but how you feel about Cap though? Are you a supporter? Like you fucking with him?
I am, bro. 100%.
You kneeling with him?
I am, bro.
100%. Even for like the Canada?
Not for Canada, because this is the best country in the world.
Oh shit! Shots fired to everybody else.
By the way, man, I gotta say, listen, I don't mind Americans, man, but stop telling me that America is the best country in the world. It's the most free country. It's the most this. It's the most that.
Oh, it's free to kill, free to shoot, free to die.
To kill and shoot and be racist and be sexist and be prejudiced, all this stuff.
Especially as of November 8, 2016.
Dude, I had one patient that I oftentimes like interact with at my practice who is American, and even he told me one of the reasons he moved to Canada is because he said to himself, being here in the States, I have a good job, but I can either pay for a mortgage or I can pay for health insurance. I can't afford both.
Word, yeah. Don't do that. Yo, I keep telling people.
So if I have a heart attack, I'm done.
Bro, I keep telling them fucking Americans, like the ones that like Americans don't have the free healthcare.
No,
they don't.
Their education costs are super whack.
Word.
$25,000 average tuition for a regular undergraduate program. It's like if you go to Gunk, bro, and you gotta dish out $25K a year. Are you crazy, bro?
But fuck out of here. Shout out to them though. At least I got my fucking diploma.
Yes, sir. Algonquin College.
Didn't go to the damn ceremony, but you know what I mean. They shipped it in.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
You know what I mean?
That was Xavier time.
I got that shit in my envelope. Nice little green little lid. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm sure it's not hung on any wall, bro.
Hell no, bro. Nobody deserves to see that shit.
Ain't nobody doing
But
that.
real shit though, Cap man, like I love what he's doing because like all that attention towards him. Of course, it's still getting a little bit of negative feedback because all those closet racists are all coming out and they're like, "Yo,"
especially under Trump.
Yeah, like y'all kneeling and shit. You don't even know what he's kneeling for. Yo, he's doing it for a good cause, and sadly, that cause is still happening till this day. People are dying for no reason. People are putting their hands up and still getting shot up. Yo, fuck the police, man.
And this is why Canada is the best country in the whole world, man.
Like, shout out to the police here that I've dealt with. You know what I mean? When I, did my time on these streets, they've been pretty respectful towards me. Yo, we even speak French. You know what I mean? The Frenchies are nice. Carlis. La aire. But real shit, bro. Colin Kaepernick, man. This guy is making moves. Bro was the face of that Nike article, the whole Nike movement, and then like the sales plummeted, bro. They skyrocketed the fuck out of here.
Bro, they blew up. The opposite of actually like a plummeting. But
did I say plummeting?
Yeah,
my dumb ass.
Man, I have to call you out.
Yo, it's a Algonquin degree. It wasn't Carlton McGill. Oh, you're shooting on my fucking pink still. Yo, I'm gonna count the amount of times you made any fucking shots to this pink, bro. Says the guy who got exactly.
You, bro. Sorry, man.
Bro,
Dipset. I gotta take the shot.
Thank you.
But no, honestly, the best part of that whole campaign was all those dumb fucks burning their Nike shoes.
I was just gonna say the funniest thing about the whole thing is that
you dumb fucks. The company already got your money. You already spent $200 on kicks. Burning them is not doing you any good.
You know what?
They already have your money. You dumb fucks.
You know what's even better? And them trying to cut their socks, bro.
Dumb.
You cutting a Nike sock, bitch? You know how hard that is to do? Unless you got one of them fucking pliers or some shit. Nah, it looked like they were using pliers, actually.
They have your money. And props to Nike. Good idea on the campaign.
Yeah.
They knew by doing that, they would have cut out a huge target audience, and that would have been the older guys or the very white, pro-Trump guys. But that probably makes 2% of their entire market base.
Yeah.
So all they said was, fuck the 2%. All we have to do is focus on the 98%. And as soon as they did that, kids everywhere bought more and more shoes. Great movement. People were hating on. I saw Business Insider magazine. They were destroying them. All this bullshit. They were crazy, bro. It's a fucking smart move, man.
Listen, as much as y'all label
me. But you dumb fucks, they have your money. Don't cut your socks. Don't burn your shoes. They have your money. You already spent the money. They're laughing at you from on high. Yeah. And on top of that, you're burning your shoe. I even saw a video of a guy burn his foot, bro. The guy burned his foot. He saw the Nike shoe on his foot half off, and he burned his fucking toe.
Look at
you dumb fucks, they have your money, bro. They have your money.
Just to prove even further how dumb Americans are, man. And how y'all not the greatest country in the world.
Definitely not all Americans. I have a lot of American friends.
Oh,
very
bro.
Smart dudes.
I fuck with them. I love them.
Of course.
Some of them.
Of course. Man, all the clothes I'm wearing right now, they all come from America. But I'm talking about those patriotic people who think that America is the best country in the world. Man, you got to stop, take a look at yourself in the mirror, and ask yourself, are we treating everyone the exact same? No, we're absolutely not. Are we still battling problems that were happening in the 1300s? Yes. Are you still battling a gun problem after all these years and after all these deaths? Yes. Is the National Rifle Association, the NRA, still the head of your government, controlling the pockets of all your politicians? Yes. All these things, bro. So listen, I gotta give props to America because they have a capitalist system, they have a strong economy, they practically own the world. But you're not the best country in the world. Canada is the best country in the world, hands down. I gotta say.
Whew. Yo, round of applause, my boy George, with the knowledge for your college, bro.
Yo, bro. Honestly, I had to hit him with a slam dunk. Bro, that's a good way to end the podcast.
Bro, we're not even done yet, bro.
I just gotta hit him with a slam dunk.
That was ill, bro. My guy George spin facts, yo. Facts. No fucking printer, man.
Hashtag fuck the NRA, bro.
Yo, two thumbs down to the NRA.
Fuck rifles and guns and shooting and all that shit, man.
Yo, never rifle again. That's what the shit should stand for, bro.
Yes, Judge.
Fuck the NRA.
Yes, Judge.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, those people, they don't give a shit about you. Yo, as long as you keep getting shot, they keep winning somehow. I don't know. But listen, we don't need to deal with that because Canada, we're like the pussy of the world. We're soft, we're cool, we're kind. You know.
And I'm good with that, bro. I'm good with that.
Yeah, I don't want to die.
I don't mind that, bro.
I don't want to die yet. Not today, not tomorrow.
Honestly, man, if we keep insulting the NRA, bro, we're going down.
Yo, you think they're listening to this shit?
Honestly, man, you never know.
I'm not even done
man,
recording.
There might be someone like asshole.
Yeah.
Who's a fanatic? Honestly, man, you never know.
But real shit, man. I'm just laughing because, you know, you guys keep labeling me as like a big ass hater, especially with Drake and all that. But deep down, I'm nothing compared to all these dudes burning their fucking Nike equipment. I'm laughing my ass off at these idiots for burning shit that they spend their hard-earned money on, and then suddenly Nike's the one laughing back at you, bitch.
That's it.
So what the fuck? Who's really taking the L here? You know what I mean? You're burning your leg, you're burning your pride, you're burning everything down like a fucking whore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, anyways, just a quick recap. Drake, George is a dick rider.
Heavy.
Fuck the NRA.
Heavy squared, bro.
Yo,
heavy squared. Yeah.
we kneeling with you, Kaepernick.
Yes, Cap.
And Rihanna, shout out to you. We both got the same forehead.
That's true.
Real shit.
That's true.
She looking good though these days, man. You see that, man? She getting thicker than a fucking Snicker, bro. Those, bro.
Fucking George, don't bust a nut on me right now.
I'm not. Whoa.
Go point that nut somewhere else.
Whoa.
Go point that nut somewhere else, bro. I know you love your homie Riri.
No, Riri, do you love me? But yo, for real though, this episode was great. Shout out to you, George.
Shout out to Judge.
You know what I mean? 2 G's in the pod.
Cast.
I'm glad that we made it to episode 2.
Episode 2 for sure.
Bro, this is just the beginning, man. We haven't even started yet, man. This is just
keep rolling, and I'm telling all y'all, man, it's gonna get more entertaining as we go. It's gonna get more funny as we go, and everyone out there will get a better look and a better insight at exactly what makes up George and George. So.
Oh, 100, bro. So, on that note, peace out. We'll see y'all next time.
Thank you so much, George. You gotta hit that NBC on that NBA on NBC shit. Hit that.
Bro, I got that shit, bro. All right, peace.